Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Solana. Wanted to do a full update. We'll talk about the fundamentals, we'll talk about the technicals. My voice is still a little bit gone, as you can hear, not from New Year's, but still from being sick before, and hopefully it still comes back, but who knows when that is. But first of all, Happy New Year. I want to wish you all a great 2025. I hope your transition in general from 2024 to 2025 was without any problems, because here, I mean, if some of you might know, but in the Netherlands, we fire off a lot of fireworks. Great tradition. However, there's also quite a lot of incidents. So yeah, hope you're doing great. We'll be talking about Solana. We'll get into the fundamentals first. That's crucial. You need to know what's going on with the Solana network before you can actually argue what the price is going to do. But in general, I think Solana is actually looking pretty good. And I think the title of the video or the thumbnail will probably be quite bullish as well, because I am actually quite bullish on Solana. And that might be a strange thing to say, because if you take a look at this chart, I would not call this chart bullish necessarily. So on the 4-hour time frame, we are also definitely not bullish. We are neutral, I would say. We've been consolidating here in this area mainly between 184 and 200, and that's neutral. I think you can also see the EMAs in the middle of the price. Those red and blue lines, they're moving sideways. But it's neutral. It's not bullish. But then what I think is if you zoom out, and the more you zoom out, the better it becomes, right? Because right now Solana is still, and we'll talk about the fundamentals in a moment. I said that we would start with that. That was a lie. But you can see right here on the 3-day time frame, but also on the weekly time frame, and even on the daily time frame, it is still visible that we're still hovering on a very strong support level here at 170. You could even drag that down a bit, but that's not something I would like to see. But ultimately, we are, as you can see, we're still hovering above that support level. We've also respected that level very, very nicely here last week. We did that actually. And since then, we've also seen some strength. And then outside of that, Sol BTC, so the relative strength of Solana against Bitcoin, is also at a very strong support. And this is also showing signs of a bullish reversal. So I think Solana on its own looks great. It's at a strong support level. We're still waiting for that bullish confirmation to really get bullish on it. But I do think, given what we're seeing from Sol BTC, like I said, and from Solana in general, technically, I do think that's coming. It's a matter of time, I think. Fundamentally, though, I believe Solana, I mean, it's obviously Christmas and New Year's. You don't get a lot of price action, or you don't get a lot of network activity. But I believe the network activity for Solana is still fine. I mean, the daily active addresses, the daily transactions, the market cap of the tokens on there, TVL, it's all relatively stable. Some of them are dropping down a bit. But DEX trading volumes are actually still pretty good as well, as you can see. So no, fundamentally, I think that picture of not really showing network decline, which a lot of networks are, I think that's great. So if you combine that with the positioning of Solana towards Bitcoin, and with the strong support level we have right here, I think this support level is an amazing support level to accumulate some Solana. It's not financial advice, but it is what I'm doing personally. And I think it's a matter of time before we break above 200 and 205, before we can actually start to be bullish again. Now, when this will be, that's a hard question. I would say in January, but I'm not sure when in January, and that also very much depends on what Bitcoin will do. Because if Bitcoin drops down towards 86,000 here, Solana can still spike down towards 170 and 160 and kind of struggle with those levels. So be prepared, all right? Be prepared for those scenarios. Those are my thoughts on Solana right now, at least for the short term and long term. Short term, I still expect us to consolidate down here, as we saw on the 4-hour time frame, right? But those are my thoughts. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.